Hi, I'm Julian Dougharty, President and Founder of DFS Marketing. DFS is a fixed index annuity wholesaling marketing organization. We wholesale fixed index annuities for the largest insurance companies in the world. Our clients are independent financial professionals. And today I'm sitting here with Rozanne. Rozanne, how are you doing?
I am doing well.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming out and spending your time with me today. I've got a couple of questions for you.
Shoot.
Do you remember when you first got involved in the fixed annuity business?
Yes, it was quite a while ago. What I mostly remember is I had clients who had problems and I couldn't find a way to help them with their problems. They were worried about loss of principal. They were worried about outliving their money. They were worried about things like that. And I just didn't know what to do with them. So I started searching around. The more I got asked, the more I searched because I felt like this was kind of problem a lot of people were having. So I wanted to find a solution for these people, and that's how I first came to fixed index annuities.
Do you remember who introduced you to fixed index annuities?
Oh, dear Lord, it was a long time ago. It was one of the companies I was working with at that time. I was working with Manufacturers Life out of Toronto.
Okay.
And that was a good number of years ago, and that was where I had my first set of clients and the first need for these kinds of things. And when I went to them, I said, what am I supposed to do here? And they said, oh, we have a solution. I said, great, help me.
That makes sense. When it comes to fixed index annuities, what do you like best or like most of fixed index annuities?
I think what I like best is the fact that it calms my clients down.
A lot more than calm down. It keeps them at ease.
Yes, that's, well, a lot of times people are so worried about the markets. They're so worried about, I'm going to lose money. They're so worried about, I'm going to outlive it. They're so worried about things that are volatile, that are beyond their control. This way, I can show them how they can regain control of their money, and that calms them down quite a bit. Yeah. And as you said, it keeps them calm because whenever they see volatility, then they're looking at it going, no, I don't have that. I have something that's stable.
Yes.
So that's what I personally like about this, and I think that most of my clients do.
And most agents out there that sell fixed annuities, that's their only reason why they're doing this, is to be able to take someone's money, keep it protected. We call it sleep insurance. You can go to sleep at night and not ever have to worry about your money, going backwards. And you get to keep your gains, retain your gains. Go back through all the different customers that you have sold fixed annuities to. Try to remember the one customer that you helped out the most with a fixed index annuity.
Yeah, I got that one I can do. There was an older woman, I would say probably mid-60s, just around retirement age. She'd been a housewife for most of her life. She had raised her kids. Her husband was the breadwinner. And they'd planned this great retirement, and unfortunately her husband passed away. And she had never done anything with money. He had always handled everything. And because they were clients of mine, when he passed, I got notified. And after a while we sat down and I said to her, okay, she was panicked. She was in a state. And I said to her, calm down, we will work this out together. And again, I don't want to be a burden on my children. What happens if I lose the house? What happens if this? And all those fears kept building up and building up. And so I was able to look at her and say, okay, let's look at the worst thing that could happen. You got to move in with your kids. Okay, worst thing in the world. You have a roof over your head, you got food on the table, don't worry about it. And after a little bit of joking with her, I got her a little bit calmer. And so we started looking, and I asked her, what's important to you? What do you really want to see happen? Because to me, the product is always about fitting the need. So tell me what your problem is, tell me what hurts, tell me what you're concerned about, and then we can cobble together a solution. And that's basically what we did, and we found out that the fixed indexed annuities were the best for her. She had a preservation of principal, she wasn't going to outlive the money, and she looked at me, she said, I didn't ever think it was going to be this easy. And I said, it really is, so you didn't have to get that
Very
upset.
simple, yes.
It's a very simple solution to a lot of what concerned her. And I remember that because I remember the look of relaxation that came over her face when I said, this can be done. What you want can be done. We can make sure you're never going to have to live with your kids. You're never going to have to worry about losing the house. We got this covered.
That makes sense. Well, I wanted to thank you very much for taking your time out of the day, sitting down and having this interview with me, and I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me again.
Thank you. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest updates on the fixed index annuity world and how DFS can help you with your business.